My life be like, ooh, yeah, ooh. My life be like, yeah.
I'm Daniel, this is Glenn from 417 Brazilian Jiu Jitsu, and today is the week where every quarter is our curriculum. So at the end of every curriculum and at the end of every quarter, we do a striking session for 1 week. And this is just to get somebody used to strikes on the street, strikes if they were to pursue an MMA career or something like that. So a question that a lot of people have is, this is the white belt class, so we have brand new people here practicing strikes on the feet and on the ground while doing jiu-jitsu. So Glenn, how do we do that safely?
At level one, the level one entry for the strikes is that the person who's the bad guy is going to be wearing the gloves. The other person's the jiu-jitsu guy. We're not going to have any gloves. All we're going to do is protect ourselves the entire time. So you're going to see the bad guy. And the bad guy mentality is he's going to hit the head, hit the head, hit the head. He's not an MMA fighter. He's not a pro fighter of any sort. What he is he's a guy that just wants to hit my head. So he's going to constantly remind me that my head could be open. And I will see that if I either block it or cover throughout my entire drill. And this drill is our mount-to-mount drill. You'll see that on our other video as the very first thing we learn as a brand new person at our gym is how to get out of mount and then how to get back all the way to mount. And you'll see that happen as the bad guy starts in the worst position in mount, and then we defend ourselves the entire way through.
Start off in this position. Just whenever I'm ready, I'm going to start to throw a strike, and it's up to him to start reading that, and then we're going to start the mount-to-mount drill. My idea is just to, at the beginner level, is just to touch his head.
Give an example. Yeah.
So the touch of the head is going to be like this or like this. Whenever we get into the more advanced classes, then we can go full live. But for this type of scenario, it's touches like this, touches like this. Okay. So whenever he feels me start, that's his cue to start.
And that's one revolution right there. At this point, I would be the bad guy, and then Dan would be the good guy. We're going to do one more time of Dan being the bad guy, and then we'll switch, and I'll be the bad guy twice. So like Dan was saying, he'll start when my motion starts. I'm just trying to tap him right here. That's all I'm trying to do. You'll see that Dan can close the distance here while I'm trying to make the strikes. Go ahead. Boom, right there. And all I get is these things here. These aren't going to do anything to a person. He can take these almost all day long, but as he continues his techniques, perfect. He's following order of operations for passing the guard. Perfect techniques.
So I'm just going to show a quick drill. Like Ryan is experienced, he's got some boxing experience, and he's very close to becoming a blue belt, even though he's here in the white belt class. So this is how things develop from white to blue belt as far as the pace of the drill, about as the timing and stuff. You can see I'm still not trying to kill him, but he's going to learn the angles, learn the blocks, and learn the different movements that he's going to need to avoid taking damage. So you can see that the tempo is picked up, the intensity is picked up, but the propensity for injury is still extremely low. So that is just our first drill for just our tap drills to get people used to striking on the ground. We also have entries for striking on the feet, and of course side control, north-south, all of those positions. By the end of the week, everybody is pretty confident with the strikes, since the strikes really just open up space to let the person escape. Right?
That's right. And the strikes, there's two different kinds of striking that a person would face, especially as a white belt, would be a beginner striker or a person who doesn't know anything. That's a person that's going to be flailing a lot more. And then there's the trained fighter who's going to have to give straight shots and keep tight when they move. So we go over both of those type of things for our beginners.
Cool. 417 Brazilian Jiu Jitsu.
Out.